Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is Race 13.1 from Greensboro, North Carolina. Race starts in the parking lot of the Shops at Friendly Center and quickly takes a left on North Line Avenue. Now this race features an out and back course. The first third and the last third of this race have a lot of rolling hills, and the middle section of this race is completely flat. So the key to this race is to settle into a nice pace at the beginning and survive these rolling hills at the start of the race. And then hopefully you can take advantage of those middle flat miles before returning to the rolling hills as we head towards the finish. Now the first few miles of this course feature no turns at all. We're going to stay right on Hobbs Road and continue to go through multiple sets of lights as we come up and over these rolling hills. Now right about here, 5K runners will turn around and head back to the finish. 10K and half marathon runners will continue straight as we continue to run through this beautiful neighborhood. Now at this light, we're just going to continue straight and stay on Hobbs Road as we cross through mile 2. Now the key to surviving these rolling hills at the beginning of the race is just to maintain a steady effort. Your pace will slow as you climb the hill, and then hopefully you'll be able to turn your legs over a little bit faster on the downhill. Nice downhill here, and again, a short but tough little uphill. Now just after mile 3, 10K runners will turn around and head back to the finish. Half marathon runners will continue on Hobbs Road. Now race 13.1 is the Southeast's premier half marathon series with over 20 races in 7 southeastern states in 2015. You can count on the same first-class experience every time you race 13.1. Check out our website at race131.com for more details on our other races. As we continue straight through these lights, Hobbs Road is going to turn into Garden Lake Drive. We cross through mile 4. As we come around this corner, we're going to be faced with a very tough but short uphill. Really got to dig deep to pull yourself to the top of this hill. At the top of the hill, stay to the right side of the road. We'll be taking a right on North Lake Drive and then taking a very quick left onto South Lake Drive. Nice little downhill here, and then you're going to have another uphill. Then we're going to take another quick left and a quick right. A lot of turns on this section of the course. Now after we take this right on Knightwood, the road's going to start to kick down quite a bit. The next 3 miles of this race are either flat or downhill, so this is the crucial part of the race where you really need to take advantage of these middle miles. After we take this left on Fleming Terrace Road, we're just going to continue straight right onto the Greenway. The next few miles of this course are on the Greenway. Greenway is just a beautiful area to run in, beautiful wooded area. Big difference from running along the roads to this point in the race. Now right here, we're just going to cross the street and then take a quick left and re-enter the Bicentennial Greenway. Twists and turns on this part of the course, but again, almost completely flat as we cross through mile 6. Now the Leonard Recreation Center is on the right-hand side. As we come through this section, the road's going to kick down just a bit. We'll have a nice little downhill. Now after we cross this small bridge, we're going to take a right, cross the road, and stay on the Greenway. Now at this point in the course, the road's going to actually kick up, and it's a little bit of a hill here. Got to pull yourself up this short hill. And right about here, there's going to be a turnaround, and we're just going to do a 180 and head back in the way we came. So now you'll be able to enjoy a nice downhill as we head back down the Greenway. Again, this was an out and back course, so you know what's ahead of you at this point. So you cross through mile 7. So this is a good point in the course to see who's behind you, to see what kind of a lead you may have on a friend or a fellow competitor. And again, as we near the end of this part of the greenway, we're going to take a right. And then we're going to cross the road, take a left, and continue on the greenway. Now it's important to maintain your focus and keep those legs turning over. As we cross through mile 8. You know there's some rolling hills to come, but hopefully you can maintain a steady pace. Now at this point in the course, we re-enter the roads as we continue to work our way back towards Friendly Center. Now the road's going to start to kick up a little bit here. This was the nice downhill that we enjoyed on the way out, but we're going to have to start climbing this hill on the way back. At the end of the road, we're going to take a left and a quick right. Got to pull yourself up this hill. As we take this left on Garden Lake Drive, you're going to have a nice downhill. This is the big hill you had to climb on the way out as we cross through mile 9. Now the light at the top of the hill, we're going to continue straight, and we're going to re-enter Hobbs Road. Now we're going to stay on Hobbs Road for almost the remainder of the race. Now in 2015, this will be the second year for this event. 2014 saw over 1,000 runners accept the challenge of Greensboro between the 5K, 10K, and half marathon. So make sure you sign up early for the 2015 event. Nice downhill here as we continue on Hobbs Road. Again, rolling hills as we head towards the finish. Coming up on mile 11. Tough hill here as we head up to the light. Again, continue straight. Now at this point in the course, you know you only have less than 2 miles to go. You have a couple of big downhills and a couple of big uphills to go before the finish. And continue straight. Nice big downhill here. This is the last big downhill before the finish. You're going to continue straight right through the lights. Really want to take advantage of this downhill if you can. And then you're going to have to pull yourself up this short but tough uphill before we take the left on Northline Ave. Soon after turning on Northline Ave, you'll cross through the mile 13 and then take a right into Friendly Center and sprint to the finish. Thank you for viewing the race at viewtherace.com.